Hey everybody, welcome back to the Apartment Geek Weekly. Hope everybody's been doing great. I've really been enjoying the last couple of days because the surf is good. For those who know me, I love the ocean, I love surfing, and we have long days. I was in the water at 5:30 this morning, and yesterday surfed till almost 8, which is, I kind of really was amazed with that, and warmer water as well. So this week we're going to be talking about how, and I see this as kind of a win-win-win. How can we increase the value of our real estate? How can we conserve? And then how can we make a little bit more cash flow? So what we're talking about is ratio expense billing for utilities back to the tenant. So RUBS is what we call this, ratio utility billing system. There's a couple other ways we can do it, but we're going to be kind of focused on this. And we're going to be focused on it with water, sewer, and trash is another one that we can incorporate as well. So there's 3 ways to do this. The first one is if our property has submeters, then we literally can go look at usage and bill a unit. Most of the older properties in San Diego don't have submeters. It'd be a newer asset, or you can go install them, but they're expensive to get individual submeters. The next one is this ratio utility billing system, or RUBS is what it's known for. We're going to come back to this in a sec, but I love this option, and we can do it in-house. It's something that your management company can do. It's not rocket science. The third one is called flat rate, which you just kind of pick an arbitrary number and you say, here's another $50 added on to your rent for the utilities. I don't like that for a reason I'll come back to also, but it doesn't really encourage conservation. It's just another cost, another expense. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to create kind of a vested interest in our residents to conserve. We've done some research over the last couple of days, and it looks like about 20% off the top is conserved, just because tenants know that they're paying for a portion of the bill. That's huge from an environmental standpoint, from a cash flow standpoint, which also affects our NOI, which increases the value of apartment complexes, which is a kind of a hidden benefit there. Even if you're not selling, that's nice. So there's all these different angles. Now, the way that I do this, and I'm going to be implementing this into more of the properties that I own, because I frankly have kind of forgotten about it. And utility expenses are very expensive, as people can attest. So what I do is take the entire bill, I carve out a portion for common area. Some of our clients do 10-15% off the top. I do 25. I try to be a little bit more conservative. And most of my places have laundry room and some landscaping. So that portion takes care of common area. The remaining portion is basically billed back to the tenants depending on unit type or floor plan, studio, 1, 2, 3 bedroom, and the number of occupants in each unit. So 1 person versus a family of 4 or 5 people. If people want to take me out to a really nice dinner, I can share with you this formula. Just joking. I'm open to sharing this with anybody who is interested in it, because that's what I'm here to do, is kind of help. But this is something where you can have the management company do it. It's a little bit more paperwork every 2 months because you've got to kind of go through the formula. But you're conserving. It opens up lines of communication for the tenants if there's a water leak. Now they know they're paying for a portion of it, and we don't like water leaks because that causes bigger issues, and we know that there's a vested interest again there. NOI increases, value of the real estate increases, and then landlords love cash flow. So there's more cash flow, there's more money coming back. Now typically, from what we've seen, it does not impact tenancy. It's not going to create people moving out because they now have to pay for a portion of the water, sewer, or you can put trash in there for those people who have expensive waste removal services in place. So it seems like something that's doable and it's practical, and again, it's kind of it's getting people to, it's encouraging conservation, which I'm becoming more and more aware of from just an environmental standpoint. So hopefully there's some tidbits. I would love to hear your suggestions or questions or comments about any of this utility billing back to the tenants. And until next week, thank you for tuning in. And I'm here to help with anything apartment related. So feel free to reach out if you need to. Take care.